we're back here with Marcel in East York, and Marcel, you are done your mini reno.
Oh, finally.
So tell us, did you stay on budget? Did everything go as planned? And did your strategy change?
So let's start with strategy.
All right.
Strategy remained the same. It's still the long, slow, redevelop strategy.
Yep.
Great strategy for a first-time buyer. You purchase a property, talk to Andre here, and you're really looking for that property that's just above a teardown, right? The bones are good, but it's like horrible inside. You saw the before, right? And that refrigerator thing, the freezer, and the dungeon.
The basement was a dungeon.
The basement was a dungeon, right? So the great thing about this is you can put very little money in. It's mainly lipstick, right? Do your green retrofit first, before you get started. So you have that, you can get the money for any type of green retrofit that you do in the future. So that's kind of one piece of advice. And really try to stay on budget. These are handyman specials. I ran this, kind of self-contracted it myself, like a general contractor. And this is where I ran into some issues. We also ran into some issues where we didn't order things like appliances well in advance, and that took some time, made some delays.
Yep.
But overall, the strategy is still the same. Small amount of capital in. You live in it for a bit.
What was your capital you put in?
Yeah, so we were budgeting around 50,000 as a renovation. We ended up, we're probably at around like 65 now, so we're a bit over.
That's not a whole lot over.
Not a whole lot over, but most renovations do go over, and we know where we made our mistakes, and that won't happen in the future. We'll improve that, and we'll talk about how in a little bit. But
what was your biggest mistake?
I would say my biggest mistake was literally timing for ordering certain materials. Okay. So there's the delays that. Remember, if you don't order your appliances up front, that delays your kitchen. Right. If you don't know your kitchen, you don't know what flooring you're going to do. If you don't know what flooring you're going to do, you don't know.
It's a ripple.
You don't know. It's a ripple effect, right? So that's really important. But yeah, overall strategy is still the same. Okay. Long, slow flip, redevelop in our case. Where the value.
You're not.
Yeah, we're not flipping. We're not flippers. So redevelop. Really, the value in these types of neighborhoods is what's to happen later on down the road. So we want to hold these types of properties and really upzone them, develop them into multiplexes. We have a unique sized lot here, so make sure.
Yes. It's a very deep lot.
Very deep lot for this neighborhood. I don't think they come this deep. It's 172.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at a garden suite or something of that nature down the road.
Garden suite in the back. Basement apartment, and then upstairs.
Extend the property back.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your plan for 3 to 5 years from now.
3 to 5 years, we'll start to redevelop the property.
Okay. All right, and now any advice for viewers if they want to utilize this method or strategy?
Yeah, man. I mean, look at. First of all, you got to find the right property. Know what you're doing, and then secondly, this type of strategy is. Whether you're renting it out or doing it as a first-time buyer, this is a handyman special. So find that person outside of like specialty trades, for electrical and plumbing. Like find that one person that can do, pretty much everything. Install baseboard, do some painting, skim coat, remove wallpaper, install the fun stuff, right? All the fun stuff, right? That's the way these projects are executed.
But to stay on budget and to get some sort of value in these, you want to stick to a lower budget. Now, you were telling me about your new company here, RenoShare. This is where you come in and provide value to others. So can you share to our viewers how RenoShare is now revolutionizing?
We're revolutionizing. We're revolutionizing renovations with the hope of adding more supply. And really, what we're looking at is curating the renovation process. So it's kind of like instead of running back and forth to Home Depot to pick one thing here, one thing, we curate an entire package, and then you can buy that entire package off RenoShare. And then the more of those that are bought, there's discounts and savings. So it's kind of like you curate. It's like when they do condos or apartment buildings, they kind of curate the entire design and you pick your color, right? So this is what we're done. The step forward that we're taking is we're gonna give you your carbon footprint of the different renovation packages. So you can choose one that's bad for the environment, or you can choose one with sustainable options.
Okay.
So that's kind of the phase 2 of what we're doing with RenoShare. RenoShare is live right now. We do have appliance packages that we've opened up.
Yeah.
And that's your starting point.
Okay.
Get those appliances first, because that determines your kitchen sizing, right?
And then later on, you'll have packages, carbon footprints for kitchens, for bathrooms,
exactly,
for flooring, everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So renoshare.co.
Renoshare.co.
Okay, the link is going to be below. Make sure you check it out. Marcel, thank you very much, and congratulations on all the work you've done here.
Thanks, Sanjay.
All right.